course, it'll pop up on you.
Oh, do you want to share your virtual webcam, by the way, Pi?
There we go. Just pop out chat.
Alright, I'm all ready.
Yep, I'm all good to go too.
Are we going on 3, 2, 1 or 3, 2, 1, go? All started at one point, so I'm just checking.
The most important thing.
Honestly.
Alright, nobody answered my question. That's fine. It's not like
No,
I
no, it's on 3 or after 3.
Even better.
Can we just go on 2?
Go on go.
On 2, let's go.
People
Alright,
and go on go.
I need to do the introduction first. Oh wait, do they do that after? I don't know.
I mean, they can probably hear us already.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Welcome everyone to this round of the Pikmin 2 payoff deck race.
Hey, you're not commentating.
I know, but no one else was doing it, so I figured why not. So on this round, we have tcbtrio, myself, versus HeartPiece, who
Hi.
actually knows how this race is going to go. And we are going to be racing in payoff debt as a set seed, early blues patch, and our commentators today are...
Being very quiet.
So true.
So if they just want to give us a countdown and tell us on what command to go, we will get started.
Alright, go on
let's
go, but not
go
this
on
one.
go.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and they are off. Like TCB said, this is the race between TCB and HeartPiece. HeartPiece obviously already knows how this race is gonna go. Australia moment. But we don't. So we get to watch this and commentate it to y'all in real time.
Good thing we both are going to be surprised by what happens next, so we can give more insightful commentary.
Mm-hmm.
So here, TCB is a little bit ahead. He just pressed A earlier than HeartPiece, but I don't think that difference will actually matter.
Imagine it does.
If it does, we can blame the PAL version difference.
You know, fair.
Alright, TCB gets 1 red. That's good. HeartPiece gets 3, which means it'll be a little bit trickier for him. Never mind.
This setup makes it free.
So true. They're both goaded and get it first try.
It is 100% consistent. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. There was one synchronized text box. Looks like their load times are about even, so that'll make this race much closer. That's very nice.
Indeed.
Here comes the obligatory Pikmin 2 cutscenes, because Pikmin 2 devs literally have dozens of cutscenes in the start of the game.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go to sleep for the next 8.5 minutes, and...
Very fair.
Wake me up when we get out of the Merchant's Cave.
Alright, I got you. So yeah, we literally just collect a bunch of pellets to break down, well, not break down, to lower some paper bags that need 15 and 35 Pikmin respectively to be pushed down, and then we break a gate. And then 11 minutes into the run, we actually have gameplay.
Yo, Curtis, that is true. We have to see which ones go for Louis Skip.
There is one gameplay element in the first 11 minutes, and it's that.
Neither of them will, because they're not playing against you. Fair.
That's very true. If they're not playing against the top 5 runner, I think it's unlikely.
TCB seems he might be going for it.
Let's see. But he's definitely going for it.
Does he get it is the question.
Oh, he just
No,
didn't
okay.
debated. HeartPiece does not go for it either. Obligatory tech smashing.
Will they go for it on day 3? I mean, you'd think that if they didn't go for it on day 2, they wouldn't do it on day 3, but who knows?
Yeah, there's no real reason to not go for it on day 2, but then try on day 3. Other than getting some swag points. But like, no one cares, it's a race.
Neither of them doing the optimal mashing to get 4 Pikmin out of the onion.
These pellets were a little bit closer than HeartPieces. By a little bit closer, I mean like barely closer at all. But you know, save those frames, baby.
Dude, manual onion menuing is so good. You can save time up to 17 Pikmin you're taking out if you mash frame perfectly.
Yeah. But even if you're only taking out 4 or 5 Pikmin, you don't need frame perfect mashing to be faster.
That is literally true, Curtis. I timed it in a task.
Alright, so here after day 3, we're going into day 4. People think there's gameplay in day 4, but they're actually somehow incorrect. Because it's the exact same thing, but with a little more variance. We love RNG pellet posty spawns. We also love Mitites.
Egg push Matisse moment? Maybe?
Let's go, Curtis carrying stream humor yet again. It needs to be to throw to the side, small optimizations. These players both are fans of saving frames.
They were fans of saving frames, they would have done Louis Skip, SMH.
Oh, okay, that's fair. We gotta see some very skilled egg pushes. TCB brings both captains. I guess he wants to back up if Olimar's does not work.
Yeah, good strat.
Just like that. So I think his plan worked. TCB is actually a genius, never mind. HeartPiece gets a nice clean egg push with solo Olimar. So that's actually gonna gain a little bit of time.
Ah, no Matites.
Yeah.
See if HeartPiece gets them. Ah, no Matites.
No Ledge Nectar either.
Top text.
Will I get the one-shots? Let's go. The classic EU only Bulborb one-shots. HeartPiece actually gets to 1-5, which I believe is slower than loading with 2-6 Pikmin.
I mean, yeah, it would be slower. This is straight up less Pikmin.
I get those Louis eyes that are definitely attached to his forehead.
Alright, now I can go to sleep for another, like, 5 minutes. Alright.
Yep. HeartPiece's Sprout RNG is not very good at all. Very unfortunate.
TCB gonna take an easy lead here because HeartPiece decided not to max load the enemies.
So true. He gets into the first cave, Merchant's Cave, which you can barely call a cave because it's only 2 sublevels and 3 total rooms. So, like, I would better call it Emergence something, not cave, though.
More Pikmin on the gate, though. I mean, hi, TCB is still ahead, so I'm gonna say that.
We have empirical evidence.
Yeah.
Anyways, Close Citrus, PogChamp.
Close Citrus PogChamp. Totally didn't know that ahead of time.
Yep. We got a glimpse of what it's like to be in Australia.
We're able to momentarily time travel.
Anyways, here, people think that there isn't a boss in Merchant's Cave, but there actually is. These 2 dwarf snowy bulbors at the start are actually bosses, if you didn't know.
That's true.
They will eat your Pikmin and your hopes and dreams.
Even
Never
though they're
mind.
not in boss spawn points, they're
Right.
still bosses.
Yeah. TCB is a lot of reds. HeartPiece is even more red somehow. You're gonna opt to kill some stolen bulbors on the way. Nice, more non-seed dependent Sprout RNG. Let's see who gets the better draw. And that's why these are bosses, because purples just don't work on them half the time.
It's true.
Because Pikmin 2 is sure a video game. HeartPiece got lucky and the purple pound did decide to work on the most challenging boss.
Cap here with the true Alex Kaplan insight. That it is sus to not max load the Bulborb.
Interesting phrasing, but he is correct. Anyways, yeah. TCB experiences the true boss nature of those Bulborbs because he only got one of their bodies. Very unfortunate.
Missing a whole 2 Pokos.
I know.
That'll just come to ruin him later.
Cannot recover from that.
He'll never financially recover from that.
So true. Anyways, now we go into the second area, Awakening Wood, not plural. If you say it's plural, you're incorrect. And probably will get blocked on Twitter within 4 minutes.
Based.
Awakening Wood, singular. There is one wood.
Which one is the real wood then?
I don't know, look at all these woods. Oh, wait.
Maybe the real wood is the friends we made along the way.
I was gonna say that. Anyways, yeah, I forgot that the gameplay doesn't actually start here since we're still growing red Pikmin. And waiting for the gate to come down.
Gameplay doesn't even start in Hole of Beast. It really starts on White Flower Garden 4.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe 3 if you get my types.
Maybe. I guess there is Fast Empress.
True. Or fastest Empress, but then that's just turning off your brain and just going. So... Alright, here's another unaffected boss of Pikmin 2. Female shear grubs. They will ruin your day. Without eating any Pikmin.
Who would have thought that the most harmless enemy would be the worst boss in the game?
Like people say that bosses like Men Legs are the hardest bosses. We don't even fight them. Like they're not a problem. We don't fight them. Female shear grubs are incredibly challenging. Yep, all the favorite part of Pikmin games, waiting for gates to come down.
Is there a single Pikmin game where you don't have to wait for a gate to come down?
Now, in all 3, there's like one gate. I don't know Hey Pikmin since I haven't played it. But Pikmin 1, you have the Forest of Hope gate. Pikmin 2, you have this and the one to Merchant's Cave. And Pikmin 3, you have the Dirt Gate and the tunnel on day 1.
That's true.
Which, that one's barely waiting, but like still, it counts. HeartPiece to the European route, so I guess I have to unfollow him on Twitch. That's a yikes.
Big yikes. Anyway, in Hey Pikmin, there are a couple of gates. You barely have to wait for them, but they do exist. So...
Alright. HeartPiece goes for early knit. TCB doesn't, let's see how it works out.
4-C moment.
I definitely know what that means. Yep.
No Ledge Nectar from HeartPiece. Unfortunate.
Well, the early knit lost the red, but that's fine. That's big worth. As the whole Beast 1 has variance in bugs and the speed. This is the floor cap calls the best bad RNG. Because even if you get a far pressure, you get more bug bodies. So you either get more time or more money. I mean, more speed or more money. And now, after that very long and challenging floor of Whole Beast 1, Pikmin 2 devs knew to give you a break, so they gave you a rest floor on Sublevel 2. Those female shear grubs are really too difficult, huh?
They really are.
And they even gave us like 10 more machine guns to kill enemies with, because they're so nice. How kind of considerate. Anyway, the Hole of Beasts should probably be renamed since there are a total of 2 beasts in the hole.
That is correct. Should we, what should we call it then?
We could rename it to the Hole of Fear for the people who managed to down the female shoe grubs until level 1.
That is true.
Why is he getting the fire cutscene? We're saying that since if it's named Hole of Beasts, them only being 2 beasts is kind of it's sort of an overstatement, because when you think beast, you think, oh no, there's gonna be lots of enemies, but there's 2. Looking at this floor, we found our first beast. And oh no, it ate the Game & Watch. Oh look at that, the card. The card is not in the candy cane room. It's actually out in the open. Which means this will be pretty speedy.
TCB correctly reading the metites. Something I still don't know how to do.
Basically, there's like a white square in the room. The mitates are usually with an asterisk on the other side of that. The asterisk part is me saying that I don't know how it works either. Anyways, yeah, we kill these mentites to get potentially 10 bug pokos and a flower art purples, because leaf purples are slow and bad, because slow is bad. TCB does opt to wait for those 10 pokos to get in, which is the correct play, since following the 2 pokos per second rule. Since there are 10 mitites, each worth 1 poko, you can wait up to 5 seconds before it becomes not worth it. And
That's too many steps, Curtis. I'm too lazy for that. I guess I'll be slow.
Yeah, that's very fair. TCB going for fast Empress. Not fastest Empress, but it is still pretty fast. And he successfully gets it. So he is indeed fast.
Easy. His HeartPiece go for fastest. He does not go for
He
fastest,
does not.
but let's see if he goes for fast and if he gets it.
Gets fast. If Pikmin got on a little bit earlier in the cycles. Ah, no.
HeartPiece does not get fast, Empress.
Officially
Officially going slow.
By a little bit of time. You can get some purple pounds in here to get extra damage. That can happen. You can lose purples. Oh no, it's gonna be a 3 cycle. HeartPiece is not happy about this. Rightfully so, because this is very bad RNG. And with 2 deaths. It's gonna make the bag to White Flower Garden be much slower, unfortunately. At least there's a good gauge spawn. And he might have to wait for that corpse to get in because of how little purples got on it and how close the gauge was. That's unfortunate. Now, HeartPiece does not go for slow Empress. It's called a hard trick, okay? anyways, yeah, TCB gonna enter White Flower Garden. So it was 20 purples and 53 reds, which means he didn't lose anyone. No comrades were lost.
Oh, the gameplay's about to start.
And we still got like 4 or 5 minutes. About 4 minutes. There's like 2 sublevels of gameplay in White Flower Garden 4 and White Flower Garden 5. Then there's like meta gameplay in Sniper Hall where the game plays you. You're its pawn.
This is true.
Yeah, HeartPiece having to throw lots of reds in that bag because he lost some purples. And Holy Beast to missing Fast Empress. Let's look at this 2 RNG. Will TCB be able to make up the 2 Pokos he lost because of his lack of Boss Corpse Collection in Emergent Cave 2? This does not look like a blowhog layout.
Blowhog is slow, even if it is a blowhog layout in my IMO.
I forgot HeartPiece is playing on PAL, so this stretch is going to be different. And so is the one on White Flower Garden 4. Stuff weighs different amount, is placed in different locations, and is worth a different amount. So the route's going to be slightly different in the Poco amounts.
That one actually weighs the same, but it is it is worth a different amount.
Yeah, normally that one is worth 80, but for HeartPiece that is worth 130. A lot of the early PAL predators are worth more than the US equivalent, so people might think that PAL is faster, but in reality there's one treasure that's worth 170 Pokos less than US, that just basically offsets all the advantage PAL had. So I believe PAL was around 30 or 40 less Pokos total. HeartPiece and Post can probably correct me. Anyways, the gameplay should start soon on TCB's screen.
I think it's mostly in Citadel Spiders. There's one that loses like 70 Pokos in Citadel Spiders.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to think. There's definitely more.
But yeah, just some small things like the healing cask only weighing 4, which means you don't have to bring any purples up to that knapsack on Enter BK.
Oh yeah, the one on SCX7, that's true. That's only 130. So that's 170 gone.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What will TCB's run fate be decided by? How many Pikmin will he gun the ledge? He gets 3 red Pikmin. That's a pretty good sign.
It's a sardine can, the one that appears on Shower Room 5.
Everyone's favorite floor, am I right? At Curtis, at max 25. So anyways, yeah, now we have white Pikmin, which means we can play this video game. Because white Pikmin are not slow.
Hey look, it's video game time. Alright, let's see this 4. We get some actual gameplay.
Yeah, it's also RNG time. Haha.
Ooh.
Wow, very good.
Lipstick is
RNG,
right there.
actually.
HeartPiece is not gonna put it much of a disadvantage at all. Just because it's so close.
Okay, HeartPiece is on my tights, which is lovely. That's Pikmin 2 for you. Random RNG that loses 5 to 10 seconds. HeartPiece only 1 purple. No, he gets to go back for it. Oh no, he got 0 Pikmin on the beam.
He's gonna soft lock.
Very sad. Despite us literally playing with anti-soft lock patch.
Yeah, TCB taking a very sizable lead right here.
Yeah. Let's see, he got the lucky snagger where it is slow to get out, which means it's free 1 cycle. Because enemies in this game do not like to exist, they just like to die because purple Pikmin. Bottom text. HeartPiece, where are you going? You saw the treasures right there.
Yeah, one of the many PAL differences, this treasure is... It weighs a lot more. It weighs 20 instead of 6.
Yeah, so you have to break the poison to get other Pikmin on it, since you only have 15 whites. On US, since the max weight is 12, you can just bring 12 to 15 whites and just dismiss behind the poison geyser.
Thankfully, it's close, so you don't lose much time to carrying it specifically.
Yeah. TCB looks to be a full sub-level ahead. He's leaving White Flower Garden 5. Hopefully he saves. Thank you, TCB, for saving. While HeartPiece is gonna try and beat the hardest boss of all of Pikmin, clearly.
No,
Oh,
the
that
hardest
was-
boss was the female sheer grubs.
Yeah, my bad, that was female sure good. Wait, will he pull a cap? Okay, he does not pull a cap. All the Pikmin are indeed safe.
It does get a fairly good knapsack slide.
Yeah. TCB using his first knapsack exploit to break the game quite a lot. So first of all, he just walked up that cliff. Second of all, just watch this sequence. Things happen.
Oh no, we're gonna kill a Pikmin.
Casually clipping into the scale block, casually clipping into the wall.
Now we're in the wall, we can do some blind movement.
Casually
Only
walking
can see our
through.
cursor.
Casually
Just gets early blues.
casually yoinked into the blue onion area. So yeah, generally you're not supposed to do that. Chicken 2 devs, they made this, I'm not really sure why, but they put yellow Pikmin in the game. But I'm not really
What's
sure
a yellow
why.
Pikmin?
Yeah, like, I heard that the 7th grade friend I had on the playground told me about it. But anyways, yeah. Oh wait, there's more. He's gonna do a second knapsack.
And this
Right
one's
over here.
random.
It's
One.
1 in 3 chance. 1 in 3 chance to work.
2. Third try. Perfectly average.
So true. The sad part is Teddy being serious about his friend being kept his grade. That's probably true, Dub.
It feels weird not being the youngest one in this VC.
If I wasn't the youngest one in VC, I would feel weird too.
You know, there was a time where I was like 15 years old.
Yeah, didn't you like do a speedrun of Super Mario Bros. 2 at SGDQ?
That was when I
You
was
were my age.
14.
Yeah, that was,
That was before they put the 18 plus restriction.
yeah. Permanent
So,
world record.
Yeah, exactly. Permanent world record. The only other minor to ever have run at a GDQ was Rezi. She was, I think, 15 when she did her first run at GDQ, so forever record.
Nice. Anyways, GCB goes into Funland as we all, yeah, it's Snaggered Hole.
Snagger Hole 1 doesn't really have gameplay.
Snaggered Hole 1 exists. It's friendly. This orange billboards are our pet. We just have to pet it with
HeartPiece
the...
going for the random knapsack. That's 2. Also gets a third try.
They both get perfectly average knapsack. Here's just a treasure up here. I just can't remember why I don't get it. Like, I'm not sure why these 10 Pokos that are the same worth as a single bug body are not worth it to collect. Like, I'm just forgetting why.
Yeah, I don't know.
TCB had to wait a long time for that orange bulb orb to get in. Might have just been worth it to just get a second mum or something on 2. Anyways, here's for the gameplay view.
Let's see how this.
Oh.
Is this double bucket? I couldn't tell from the drop. Oh, it doesn't matter because the strawberry is right there.
Okay.
Really good too.
This is very nice layout. I'm not sure I've ever seen a layout this good before. I've only seen the double bucket plus water layouts. Yeah, this means that it'll be very fast, but TCB will get very little bug buddies. Like
And getting whites will be very slow here.
Oh yeah. There's a white flower that we grow 5 whites on, because whites are pretty fast. And the white flower can be very out of the way. Wow, TCB is choosing not to grow whites. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't grow the whites here either.
Yeah. You might just grow in 6, maybe even 3. Probably just grow in 6 though.
You can grow on BK1 if you don't like.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
actually
that
no.
room is-
That requires RNG. Yeah, you need that specific room to spawn.
Yeah. And then you need it to not be abysmally slow. Here you have yet another site of burrowing snagger, aka the strongest enemy in Pikmin 2 besides female shoe grub.
And yeah, that is true because you need all 20 for the above ground segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, TCB
And,
either gonna grow on 3 or 6.
Looks like 6.
Yeah, the Candy Pop tends to be close on 6. I guess we'll see.
HeartPiece doesn't look like he's gonna grow whites either, because he didn't separate at the spawn. He should be just the funny with the meat satchel. Comment below if you got that joke. Anyways, Snaggered Hall 4 is another catastrophic floor, partially because the RNG, partially because there are 2 insticle hazards. Actually, 3 insticle hazards. Electricity, bolters, and the void. And 2 of which involve the can beetles, which are not very nice. Oh no.
Oh,
And that's...
did he save? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's definitely saved. Ooh, that's gonna give a lot of time
Oh.
for HeartPiece to come back.
That is very similar to what happened in his last race on Snaggered Hall 4. And yeah, that's why Snaggered Hall 4 is not very nice. Because those beetles will continue their attack even after they die.
That is why you don't throw purples at them and you just swarm them.
Yes. Well, the HeartPiece is growing whites. But he lost quite a bit of time to do so. Also, Louis is at half HP, not really sure how.
Shearwig probably got him.
Oh yeah. But if Louis dies, that'll be very bad. He'll have to reset, probably. So hopefully TCB does not know he's doing the exact same thing. Okay, fair enough. The madman. So now we find out that the falling beetle is not even in this room. So here's electricity. There are no Pikmin that are immune to electricity besides Bulbmin, because Bulbmin are based and they're friends. Electricity is pretty dangerous. Here's the falling beetle. There's actually a glitch you can get at the beetle that it just stays floating in the air and you should throw Pikmin to kill it. That's not seed dependent, that can just happen. So hopefully neither of them gets that, because that's just random time loss. That's not even seed dependent.
Pretty sure that happens if it falls onto like a hitbox of another corpse or something.
Oh, that would make sense. They're actually in the same subbuild right now, which is the first time I think in quite a while that's happened since like Flower Garden 1.
HeartPiece
HeartPiece
also didn't swarm, but he got the stun.
He did the exact same thing as TCB's first round, but got a stun instead. To be fair, 0.7.
And the angle was slightly different, so that if they did get thrown off, they wouldn't have gone into the void.
Yeah. Here at Snickard Hall 5, you can get absolutely juked, ankles broken by this layout, because you have no idea where anything is. Because they're both in enemies, and so there's an antenna beetle, which makes your gauge not work until you kill it.
At least the antenna beetle's close.
Yeah, close antenna beetle. The other treasure in this random.
It's gonna be right here. It's not right there. It's unfortunate.
Not right there. Now we have the fun time of Snickard Hall 5. Yeah, there are 5 fallen bubbles, I believe, and one of which has the treasure. That's not it. So yeah, there's 3 rooms, which means if you go one way and check, you lose a bunch of time, because it could be in the other room. And...
Which...
Okay, TCB's ankles just got broken. This level juked him so hard.
It really did.
Like, this level could be way out here. Okay, you just misread that. It's in the right corridor. But yeah, this sub-level can throw off even the best players because of how random and annoying it is. Yeah, like, look how far out of the way it is. What is that?
Yep, that is on the very edge of the room. Technically not in the corridor. There's just a spawn point at the very edge of the room there.
Yeah. If HeartPiece can find that, that'll be a lot of time save. Saving more than just frames for once. HeartPiece, kill the billboard. Yes. Even though it's not the one with it. Right, he's going far.
TCB going into 6, he does have to grow whites here.
Yeah. Okay, HeartPiece is also getting kind of juked. Although...
Is he also going to make the mistake of checking the other room?
Although, since the whistle's collected, he probably will know that the gauge is high, that he's near it.
Alright, whites were close, that's good.
Yeah. HeartPiece is getting juked, that's very unfortunate. He's getting absolutely juked. He could have seen that the gauge was high and he could have stayed there, but he wasn't looking, and yeah. So, Level 5 kind of destroyed both these runners. But that bubble spot
Bad SH6, having to go through water just to get to the end.
Is that a gate? Okay, I don't think that's a gate, but hitting water. Water SH6 is bad because A, it guarantees no lens, B, waste time to swim Pikmin across. So yeah, Snickard Hall 6...
If he saw that there wasn't a gate, he wouldn't have to swim that, but still, yeah.
It's always best until you see the exit with your own camera to bring Pikmin, because if there is a gate, oh well, you have to go back for your Pikmin. If it was a run, you just hit the reset button, but since it's a race, you have to keep going. Anyways.
TCB gets the bad, slow rise out of affiliated.
Please, no PS crash, Frage. Okay, looks like we're safe. We'll look at the 1 cycle. Oh, he misses the 1 cycle. He'll have some leaves after that as well.
Do we know why the PS crash happens?
It's when it tries to eat a 4th Pikmin. Which, you know, obviously should never happen, but it can do. This exit's not gauged. Which means you can put more whites onto the Justice alloy. Let's see if HeartPiece gets the 1 cycle. He does get it, that'll be time save on TCB.
Pi with the insight on the SH6 layout, TSC was the opposite way from the hole and Lens was in the water near the snagret. Yeah, so neither of those were going to be worth it.
Yeah. If possible. So TCB is on to we call the day 5 above ground split. Enter BK split, whatever you want to call it. Basically,
This
lots of
is-
things happen,
Pure, unadulterated gameplay, not really affected by RNG.
except for those billboard one-shots. Those are country dependent. This actually has one of the... It's mildly important RNG elements outside of Seed. There's a glint beetle that drops 5 pellets that can either be red or blue. You want blue, but red's more likely because you get more Pikmin out of the blue ones because we're gonna bring them to Blue Onion anyways. So yeah, TCB's blue Pikmin both grabbed onto one corpse, that's unlucky. Let's see, what kind of pellets will TCB be getting? You get average, blue, red, red.
Doesn't matter though, because you still get
Yeah.
59 on this split, according to Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I know nothing about this game, and I'm going to be utterly surprised, in value proposed by whatever new routes they've come up with.
Yeah. Let's see if you get them to lifeguard. I feel like they won't, but hopefully they do. Lifeguard's very new. So yeah, TCB is gonna go to another infamous knapsack, not because it's RNG dependent. Well, A is RNG dependent on this first one, pretty much. Second of all, if you get cutscene, you lose oodles of time.
Oodles of
That's
time.
fairly precise, this one. HeartPiece gets 2 blue pellets. That's a little bit better RNG, not that it matters, according to Curtis.
Nubtub threatening to give them the Nubtub curse if they don't lifeguard.
You don't want to be cursed with that, trust me. Reese only has 3 Pikmin, but it's okay since the treasure only weighs 4 on PAL, if I recall. Knapsack first try. See if we get the second one. Beautifully executed. So this split is basically growing a zillion blues and getting a bunch of treasures. The blues are for Valley of Repose too because there's a bunch of water. And because blues are the kind of Pikmin that we use when we want manpower but we don't need any abilities. They're just there to carry stuff.
This is true. We're not really going to be seeing much water anymore. Apart from Valley of Repose above ground.
Yeah. And Frontier Cavern 6 does not count if anyone's wondering. Or to put the math of why 59 is the minimum. If you're concerned, get the other ones by the pot. That's quotable if taken out of context. This is all 100 Pikmin going into VK.
Meanwhile, HeartPiece still a bit behind. But not too far.
Yeah, definitely not too far. This race is still in either one's favor. Either one can still win. Let's see. Up, task 1 RNG, that's nice. It's very rare to have this billboard spawn super close. But you also have to be kind of careful to not wake up the other billboard.
As long as it's off camera, you'll be fine.
Yeah. HeartPiece is now entering BK, so they're like about a short sub level apart. That's around 50 seconds, not 50
50 minutes, yes.
That would be a yikes. These runners are way too close in skill level for that to happen. If we're doing low percent, maybe. Anyways, yeah, Bulldog's Kingdom is when the devs thought, oh, let's put 1 million enemies, but like put 1 treasure per floor. So yeah. Half of
Bad
Bulldog's
2
Kingdom-
RNG, so it is
Yeah.
gonna have to travel longer, go through some fire, avoid some weevils. And
All
not
TCB
kill every
fun.
Pikmin in the process,
Yeah,
preferably.
he whistle. If we happen to whistle the treasure to save his friends over there. But this room on level 2 can be facing you or facing away from you. But this one faces away, so the treasure is farther ahead. Go through more stuff. Level 3 is just an outright sub-level skip because the only treasure is worth 40 Pokos, aka not worth. But HeartPiece gets dweevilled. Deals with it pretty quickly though. Sub-level 4 is another hazardous sub-level because of electricity, which no one is immune to right now.
What do you mean right now? Nobody's immune to them, period.
And if you get Bulbin in Frontier Cavern, then you'll be safe, because Bulbin are our friends.
Imagine getting Bulma in Frontier Cavern and watching that slow cutscene. That wastes like 5 seconds.
Imagine missing out on friends. Okay, GCB kind of good. This is a split layout. It appears. And yep, this thing far into this room.
Yeah. A lot of Anima Beetles in the way too. Those pretty much had to die.
Wait, Wallywog, hitboxes, let's see.
TCB does lose a purple to that Wallywog. Shouldn't make too much of a difference since it's just one, but we'll see.
Okay. One purple shouldn't make that much of a difference. Especially for the skill level of these runners.
Now let's see how HeartPiece reads this layout. He goes to the Wallywog first.
See how this plays out for him. You're probably gonna get those 3 anodes as bugs. Actually, TCB might have gotten them as well. He did. He had no whites on the coin, so I got it way slower. At least there's not a second one in there.
He's deciding to wait for the other treasure to get in. It's pretty slow.
Although, I don't want to get a cutscene with that electric wire.
That's true, but if you were fast, you could just break it before you even have a chance for the cutscene.
If you were fast, it would have been faster.
Imagine.
Anyways, yeah, so level 5 exists. Not to us, though. Where is this beetle going?
It's going
actually trying to
places.
Run away. Let's see. Let's see if TSP reads this 6th layout. Appears to be a split. Changed his mind 3 times already. What is this corridor? Why is there in a
Corridor,
purple flower?
purple candy pop.
You don't usually see that like in the way.
VK6 can have some weird layouts.
Yeah, it is like a strangely high corridor chance.
Not split though. Well, it's split, unsplit.
Yeah. It's
The
like
best kind of layout.
It's like a banana split, but it's all vanilla scoops. Like what?
No other enemies in the way either. It's actually a really good layout.
Yeah. Yeah, this layout's good for all treasures because that purple is right there for you, so you barely lose any time, if any, because you pluck a phone. So TCB does try and get this full board. He's probably gonna wait after the treasure cutscene to get that full board. Beast does find that the treasures are over here. Beast just lost purple and lost 4 purples. That would be bad. 5 purples. This could be bad. Oh, the good thing he can grow 5 more.
Yeah,
right there.
I definitely grow.
Oh,
And
he just
also
lost
loses 2 whites.
Takes
the reset.
does reset. Dang, you just didn't get any stuns. That's unfortunate.
That I would have reset there if the purple flower wasn't there.
Yeah, I think growing 5 and just taking the 2 white deaths could have been the play. It probably was. Alright, anyway, it's time for the final boss of Pikmin 2. It's a very challenging enemy, even harder than female sugar. Oh wait, wrong script. Sorry, that's a normal enemy. My bad.
They do use it like it's a normal enemy in some other caves.
Yeah, they're sort of like, oh, I'll just put 2 here. You have 2 there, and then bowl back to that like candy. Anyways, here's fire. Here's cave use of knapsack, which is very uncommon. You're gonna sort of climb that ledge because collision.
HeartPiece actually getting a clean Bulborb kill this time.
Although his whites are still in the gem.
Did have to kill that Weevil, not losing too much time for it though.
Yeah. That skull is kind of going pretty slowly. Not many whites on it. Oh wait, there's both treasures, never mind. Alright, people think, oh, the goal of the cave is to get the upgrade, the Scorch Guard, but nah, that's sort of, it's only worth 100 Pokos, and this random wooden thing in the back's worth 250, because it's logic. So yeah, that treasure is very worth. TCB Bulwark's corpse didn't get in yet. Okay, there we go. 49.37, so here be pretty comfy, generally speaking. Yep.
Exits BK at 54:23. I have no idea what kind of pace that is.
For like with memory card, that's okay. Also, like in a race setting with the reset, so I believe like cap exits BK at like 49 something, maybe 50, I forget. But yeah, it was memory card and a reset on Snagger Hole 4. Definitely not a bad time. Do not make a sand joke. Alright, we unlocked Perplexing Pool. If only we actually went there. Ah, value proposed. HeartPiece now getting into the generator.
HeartPiece gonna wind up clocking in at probably around 2 minutes behind, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, that reset will like 6 costs a lot of time. TCB doesn't bring any purples. Kinda surprising. That'll make the whites dig that up a little slower.
Alright, digging
Right.
is based off of damage. Yeah.
So yeah, day 6. Whenever you collect the first above ground treasure in value proposed, the game doesn't care what day you're on. So if you're on
Or what
day,
treasure
like,
it is.
yeah, any treasure. Nice my tires, by the way. That's lovely.
Hate to see it.
This is generally why we bring purples up here, because that happens. That's one my tires each in a very bad location. This HeartPiece got it in White Fog on 3, which loses quite a bit of time. At least we didn't actually lose any time off those my tires, fortunately. And the day just ends after the first treasure.
And
So,
HeartPiece
yeah,
exiting at 56:34. So a bit over 2 minutes behind.
Yeah. The day ends, we just use the time that the current tractor is going back to flower our blues. Because in the new route, we no longer flower them in the Enter Bull Black's Kingdom split. We'll just do that instead. Alright, let's see if TCB will get cursed by Nubtub. Will he do lifeguard or no? I love how it's a year old until new route. Yeah. All I knew was like, yeah, fair.
Mhm.
Coach races. Oh wow.
It's still new route to me because I never learned it because I left for like a year.
Okay, TCB is actually doing lifeguard, which is very poggers. He didn't throw the whites on the ledge. If you haven't seen lifeguard, here's a treat since love to see niche mechanics being used in speedruns. Okay, this is not fast, but okay. He gets it done. So, yep. Oh no, my Pikmin are drowning. Lord save me. And scoop.
That's a pretty sick strat.
Basically, you're supposed to load the Fine Alien Tape before doing Grass Digger throws.
I wouldn't know. I'm still impressed. I don't know any of the new. I don't know any of the
Okay.
value proposed routes
Yeah, after you
except the slow
lifeguard,
one.
you put after you lifeguard the Pikmin, you don't switch back immediately. You're supposed to put the other blues back on the gate and then load SAT. But TB didn't either, so SAT is gonna be slow. The gate's slow. The ring is gonna be faster than usual, but the gate's slow. So yeah. So the ring will be sus, I do agree. You pushed 19 on the clog though, so it should be okay. Ring should be fine. Needs to be, where are your other blues? You need to pick. How are we gonna take the bridge down?
Barely got the plug in time. Let's see if HeartPiece is lifeguard.
Okay, he's just going to. Okay, interesting strat at TCB, but okay. HeartPiece is doing lifeguard. They're both doing lifeguard. These are esteemed runners.
Let's go.
Pretty esteemed. Okay, Scrap got in way earlier for TCB. He's not even close to doing the knapsack. Yeah, this is why you load SAT and the gate before doing Grass Digger throws. Because now these tryers get in, then like a minute later SAT gets in. Like you haven't loaded the bridge yet, and you haven't done the knapsack, and you have 2 Pikmins. That's not part of this, but it can happen. Let's see if HeartPiece does use the correct order, and he does the purple, which is a little bit questionable. So now SAT is gonna be slow for HeartPiece, but like not as slow as TCB's. Like it's just getting in now. HeartPiece nailing those Grass Digger throws. Yeah, you're just a little slow. That's fine. Yep, payoff debt is basically any percent from Pikmin 2.
Yep. I don't know why they originally called it payoff debt, but it's convenient because now we can just say any percent and we know it's referring to Pikmin 3.
Yeah. Well, the thing about any percent is that people think that beating the game could be to get all treasures. So then,
Maybe.
like, if we had called all treasures any percent, then payoff debt would be a separate category. So you have payoff debt and any percent. Any percent is way longer than payoff debt, so it wouldn't make much sense.
I mean, yeah, any percent, at least I see it typically as beat the game, meaning get to the credits as soon as possible. And the credits happen after you pay off the debt. So,
Okay, what in the world is this SX1? Those bullet roasted poison geysers are not nice. Okay, HeartPiece just got double cutscene, which is lovely. While doing the knapsack to SCX, both stretchers got in. So I'll have to retry that. Okay, wow, this one is not good. That's very far. HeartPiece does get the FTX ledge. He should be changing the load on the... Is he gonna get tape? Oh, wow, he's getting tape.
Ooh.
That's okay. He just got gamed up by the public stitch bug. But he actually is getting tape. Not sure if I agree with that. Okay, he doesn't-
Yato. I'm assuming that's how I say her name. Please correct me if I pronounce it wrong. But yeah, like Curtis said, in this game, it's pay off debt and all treasures. Those are pretty self-explanatory. In Pikmin 1, the only category you really see is all parts. Just because that is the fastest way to get to the credits in the game. Even though you can beat the game with fewer parts, it require ending the day like 25 times, which is slow.
Yeah.
And Pikmin 3, there is any percent, which is just get to the end. Then there's all fruits, which is, well, all fruits, and then good ending, which was discovered there. So after like the ending cutscenes in Pikmin 3, there's multiple different like little text epilogues that you can get. Depending on the number of fruits you get, and good ending specifically is if you get at least half of them.
Okay, HeartPiece also on subtraining complex. Seems to be going on a sub-level 2, which is where explosions occur, because they're a greedy bug, which are not our friends. If you throw purple on them, they'll never be able to get back up, because purple Pikmin are very balanced. It used to be kind of games, throwing them across over the ledge to get to the gear. Then using his white to get the other treasures. This is a
Throwing
split
that
layout.
over the ledge was a bit risky, because there could have been easily been a bomb there. But
Yeah.
luckily there was not.
It's just a bomb, you have to whistle around then C6 to the left, which loses a bunch of time and loads all these enemies.
Yeah, so yeah, I would have thrown one to see if there was a bomb, or like one or two, and then I would have loaded and gone through the rest just to see.
Okay, but TCB on 1, like, I didn't say this yet, but he whistled whites off the dial to break the poison to get tape. But then he dismissed and didn't get tape. So then the dial was slow getting it because there weren't any whites on it. So, like, I think that's what happened.
Yeah,
Let's
HeartPiece
synchronize
catching
load.
up because of these somewhat iffy plays from TCB.
Yeah. They're only a sub-level apart, and that's not a very long sub-level. 3 is actually a very mechanical sub-level. 3 treasures all out in the open, and we want to get all 3 of them. Well, one of them an enemy, the other 2 are out in the open, and there's fire with no red Pikmin, so that requires a little more finagling.
Alright, just making sure there's no bomb there. That can be a bomb. Typically it's an egg. You rarely see a bomb, but you have to make sure.
There's the bomb. That one's more common.
I mean,
Fun
that was
fact
on 2. I'm talking about 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fun fact, you cannot stun cannon beetles if they're buried like that.
You can't stun anything that's carried like that.
Correct.
So buried cannon beetles and both types of snagrets cannot be
Well,
stunned.
You can stun Pilly Snagger, but
Oh yeah,
1%.
that's true.
The infamous Pilly Snagger stun.
The 1%. Might as well never be able to stun it.
Yeah. So yeah, 6,000 Pokos around sub-level 3 is where you want to be.
You can stun
Yeah.
Emperor Bulblax. I think it's a 10% chance.
I think it's 5%, but yeah.
It's either 5 or 10.
Either way, you never see it since it dies before you can see the particles.
Yep.
Because, normal enemy. Subterranean Complex 4, there are the malicious enemies of Ivory Candy Buds, which will eat 5 Pikmin. and turn them into parasites. Just kidding, they give you 5 white Pikmin, and they're pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, if I do say so myself.
White Pikmin equals fast, and blue Pikmin equals useless. So if you could change 5 blues into white, that's a definite win. There are 3 on the sub-level, but usually we only get 2, since getting the 3rd one is often out of the way, just like it is here. On to sub-level 5, where in all treasures, these whites are very helpful and pay off debt. You don't use them since sub-level 5 is bad and dumb and nobody likes it. Except for Rimwalk. This is actually the layout where Rimlock does not save any time.
Oof.
So, very sad.
Very, very sad.
Viewership's gonna drop. This floor is better than AT, don't at me. Kind fair enough.
You don't have to room. Yeah, that's fair.
Better at low IGT. And Subterranean Complex 6 exists. Oh wow, that's lucky. So yeah, treasures can very rarely just spawn in the spawn room where you are.
That's just specifically when there are literally no other spots for it to spawn in.
Yeah. There's always gonna be 3 rooms. There's gonna be your room, other room, other room. And you can have a layout where each other room only has 1 treasure. But the one in your room has to go to the last treasure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that just happens when there are only 3 treasure spawn points on the entire floor.
I said it was cool and wood. But normally in SCX6 there's chaos because there's poison, and beetles, and greedy bugs, and...
As you can see here.
Yes. And if they're combined, they make nasty enemy combinations. Because if you throw purples at the beetles, you can just hit a mid-air bomb and lose all of your Pikmin at Curtis, sorry. It happened to us all, don't worry. So yeah, purples are very risky, but you can need them. Nah, Pi, you're all good. Go ahead, YouTube rocks.
Yeah, time is infinite.
Yep, time doesn't... Time doesn't... Like, if you're looking at it realistically, but... We're all glad that it doesn't. Anyways, yeah, here's the level 7, which is very chaotic, because there's 2... Okay, these 2 groinks are in the exact same room. These are Gatling groinks, and they will ruin your day.
One of the rooms around the floor, the other one on the tower does not move.
Fortunately, we do not have towerless. There's actually like a very small chance, 2 to 3%, that there's no...
I think it's 1%.
1%.
Like almost exactly 1%.
Yeah. If there is no groink on the tower, then there are only 2 treasures. That is absolutely lovely, and we all hate it. Because there's minus 100 Pokos. And that's basically just a rip. But since someone chose to seed to be not terrible, we're always gonna have it. They have both other treasures in the same room over here.
This is a decent layout.
Yeah.
Could be a lot worse.
HeartPiece is getting a little bit caught up in SCX6 with the bombs and poison. Not sure if bringing all of your squad is the right idea. That just means that you have more targets. Okay, what is this whole spawn on 7?
Shoutouts to Ice Cube, by the way, for generating 10,000 layouts of every floor.
Yeah. 10,000 is like a good enough sample size, But if we want like exact percentages, you need to generate 2 to 32 sublevels, which is not awesome.
And shoutouts to Jayhawk for making Cave Gen and just entirely decoding the cave generation algorithm.
So true. Jayhawk is based. Cajun is based. Green bugs and dweevils are very not based. What the hell is this? Although the dweevil actually kind of nice, brought the treasure to the ship for us.
The HeartPiece had a bit of a struggle there on 6. TCB gonna pull a bit ahead, gonna exit subscreening complex in just a few seconds here.
So apparently there's an 8 sublevel, which apparently there's a 9th sublevel, not really sure what that's about. But like, there's no reason to do anything else in submarine complex, just like leave on 8. I don't even know if there's a 9th sublevel, because...
Yeah, shoutouts to Grassdigger who found the single seed on Shower Room 7 that does not spawn the boss.
Yeah, it's Shower 7, which is a cave we don't go to and pay off debt. Since there is a very high corridor ratio, there is a very, very, very small chance that there is, no boss. There just isn't a boss there.
Yeah, Curtis, we did go through every single seed after we found it, originally.
Okay, wow, like...
Because Grass found it that it could theoretically be generated through, like, coding shenanigans and how the algorithm worked, but it was up to chance whether there was a seed that actually had it happen. So, naturally, we went through all 2 billion seeds and found the... Oh, yeah, 2 billion, found one that happened. Technically, there are 4 billion seeds, but the way the RNG function works, it only generates a number that's 15 bits long. Or it only takes the bottom 15 bits.
Alright, so rip HeartPiece's money, because he's on PAL. This treasure is worth way less.
Or sorry, not 15, 31.
Also, TCB has a nice amount of money right there. Yeah, exactly 6969 Pokus. Gets a lols and XDs in the chat. So yeah, Frontier Cavern is the other cave in the other hard cave in Valley Repose 2. Because there are lots of enemies, lots of hazards, and lots of potentially bad RNG. And there are annoying enemies like the doodle bugs on sub level 1. Up there's one. They spawn in that plant group, which means they can spawn directly under your chip pod. Which is absolutely lovely.
Yep.
And they just wake up the bulwarks and poison your Pikmin. They do nothing.
Yeah, Curtis, we went through season in order till we found one, and then we went through the rest just to check and make sure. So yes, we did go through every single seed. All 2 billion of them.
So level 1 Frontier Cavern has 2 buried treasures. So like you can't use your low down camera view to check the treasures since they're underground. So I just have to read the layout or use a treasure gauge for bad like me.
HeartPiece making his way to Frontier Cavern. TCB still with a fairly sizable lead.
Yeah. It would take reset on a long sub level like Frontier Cavern 3 to for like the really solid play of a HeartPiece to be able to catch up super quick. There are about 25 to 30 minutes left in the run, so time's running short. Anyways, GCB correctly not killing that cannon beetle, because you can't really hurt any Pikmin. If they had lens, they would definitely skip present here, But oh wow, he's giving presents anyways.
Oh, that is a very, very risky play. Because now you're banking on time capsule. Or he has tons of bugs, which I did not know.
He does have lots of bugs. But yeah.
I don't know much about bug counts these days.
Anyways. Here's a kryptonite of all top runners, because they cannot read Frontier Cavern 3. Let's see if TCB finds treasures. There was one treasure. The sub-level 3 treasures. One of them's in a bull bear and the other one's buried. And there's one laying out in the open. And there's also roaming bullman, and there's the bull bear. So things happen.
Not as bad as FC4 though. FC4 is the worst floor in the game. Don't at me.
FC4 is like bottom 3 floors, I will agree.
It is definitely the worst floor in Pod. If not the worst floor in the game.
The worst floors in Pod, not ordered, are Frontier Cavern 4, Snagger Hall 2, Snagger Hall 5, Snagger Hall 6. Yep, Great Cave. And like all of Lynn's Kitchen as well.
DD11 is really bad. Definitely up there.
DD11 is enemy spam bullshit when the dev just lost control. Like,
DD11
absolutely...
is seriously when they said random bullshit go.
Yeah, like... Okay, TCB does not win the hearts of the fans. He does not get the Bolden. So we will not have our cute little buddies with us. Very sad.
HeartPiece just finishing up FC1, while TCB's finishing up FC3.
So TCB is actually pulling ahead more with his Frontier Cavern. Primarily due to HeartPiece is stumbling on like SCX6. HeartPiece, you don't need to kill the beetle, it's a trap.
HeartPiece!
That's time loss. It's optional. At 4 Pokos. That's not worth it. You spend like 12 seconds for 4 Pokos.
Alright, let's see how TCB plays this 4. This is my nightmare fuel.
Or let's see how this 4 plays him.
True.
Anyways, yeah, these... They're trying like super large clusters of anodes. Like if there was like a cluster of 5 anodes and bumblings, you just die. Okay, that Stitch Bug was kind of being a bitch. Just bury them right as the purple's got on. And the marble is way over here.
It's a really bad split layout, but not terrible in terms of enemy placement.
Yeah. This enemy placement's generally very tame considering how bad FG4 can get. Oh yeah, the anodes are like all in pairs, which kind of does suck. But... yeah. Exactly, Curtis. Goldman are
HeartPiece also not skipping the present.
I think that's just because he's on PAL, which means he generally just needs more money. See if HeartPiece deals with this 3.
So I'm thinking unless we get something catastrophic, like a bread bug crash from TCB, I think this is his win.
Yeah. Or if it's something funny like Mudaberry until level 5, there's a minute of time lost.
Just pulling an Urban.
Yeah. Or we could get like Jack Brad's RNG and have it be right here in their mind. It can spawn in the room just like in Bullback Kingdom 1, but it's very rare. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because
this
enemy spawns are just random, is what it is.
Yeah.
You can predict the spawns of other treasures based on the layout, just because of how the algorithm works, but enemy spawns are completely random.
The enemy spawns determine where the treasures are.
That is
Nothing else
true.
determines where the enemies are.
And the enemies with treasures do not adhere to the typical treasure spawning rules. They just adhere to the enemy spawning rules.
You need to be just go to the hole. What are you doing? And yeah, brute knuckles might as well be a downgrade because I'm not helpful. Because if you want to mash A to like get to a hole or throw Pikmin, you just rocket fist and lose 3 seconds and possibly 30 blues if you're in Glutton's Kitchen 3. Anyways, yeah, okay, that Pullman just ate a white of heart pieces. KCB is getting a statue. Really?
I think he thinks he needs it because of the present skip.
Yeah, but he was kind of rolling the bugs. Like,
It
the
is
hole's
incredibly
right.
fast. It is right there.
Yeah, the hole is right there. There's no way he gets double statue. Are you kidding me?
What? TCB,
Oh my god.
You've got to be kidding me.
You're madman. This is like... There's no way. Curtis, I do less than 1 run a week. I do like 1 run like every 2 months.
Curtis, I have not done a run in like at least a year. I don't think I've done a run in a year and a half,
Okay.
almost.
GCB smartly does not get that second statue.
Both
Not worth
statues is pretty much never worth it unless it's like tasks.
Nice synchronized load.
Only egg on GK6? I guess we'll see.
Well, he didn't get the second statue, so that's not happening.
Oh, we
Let's
didn't
get
get it.
Unless he gets like a crazy good TC layout. Let's go, HeartPiece, using the Bulbmin. HeartPiece is gaming.
Truly gaming.
And yeah, Frederick Kevin 7 is dumb because she was following rocks second floor just ruined your dreams.
But it is the last floor in the cave.
Yes.
See, there's a geyser right there.
Yeah. It's that easy. So yep, there's buried treasure, TCB find both treasures. He got Bulbmin on 6, but not 3. Not really sure why. Like, if he was gonna avoid them, just don't get any. Pretty sure it's just an accident, because if you whistle while the cut.
Yeah, HP played that for incredibly well.
Yeah, that was definitely a Chad move.
TCB almost went into the hole.
TCB, where are you going?
I don't know where that hole goes.
It sounds like an 8 sub level, so the guys are right here, like, it's the last sub level.
Yeah, that hole might have crashed the game, who knows.
Yeah, TCB almost had a catastrophic FC7 crash. Or FC 7.5 crash because it's no sub level late.
And with that, TCB is done with Valley Propose.
Tom, you're right. TCB isn't afraid.
What FC8? I don't know what FC8 you're talking about.
Oh, TCB said that when he used to do runs, he used to do FC8 not knowing how slow it was. So, old habits die hard, huh? So 8141 is definitely a good spot. Like, definitely a good spot. Anyways, yeah, here we have
8141 not skipping mine. So yeah, unfortunate for TCB. Skipping a small, but not
Yeah,
saving the time you want the statue to save.
Yeah. Well, if you skip present, like, yeah, what do you expect? Or who knows, maybe he just gets TC. Okay, HeartPiece on the final level of Frontier Cavern. Let's see how he plays this. I'll seem to be entering Citadel Spiders, which is a nightmare because of gates, which you don't really see a lot of in Pod, but you definitely do in Citadel Spiders.
Indeed.
Okay, that billboard just took that boulder to the face. F for respect. Kept putting blues on the bell, that's correct. Let's see if he knows where the yo-yo is. Yep, he does. Awesome.
Easy read.
Yep, so level 2 instead of spiders with a bunch of fire. And it has frogs, our worst nightmare. And yay, gated duck, slow time.
Really slow. You'd much rather a gated hole than a gated duck.
Yeah. Gated hole, you just need to break the gate and get a captain there. Gated duck, you need to break the gate, get more Pikmin on there, dig up the duck, carry the duck back, and then get the other 2 treasures since there are 3 treasures on the floor.
As this is potentially one of the worst possible COS2
Yeah.
layouts just because of gated duck.
Okay, HeartPiece is kind of broke if I'm not mistaken. Not sure about Palpoco amounts, but I think he's...
Palpocos are almost all less. There's one treasure that's worth 50 more in GK, but that gets evened out by COS.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, so I think you want to be like, it's 20 Pocos, I think the difference is. So Pal is 20 less. Going into, or needs 20 more, because it gets 20 less in Perplexing Pool.
Okay, HeartPiece is definitely broke. It's like 8,010 on US is not gonna cut it. That's like hard banking on TC territory. There's TCP on sub level 3, where there are more anode beetles. It's like FC4 but with no bumbling. AKA FC4 but nice. But still not nice because anodes are bullshit. Also gated shell.
They are both in the same place, though.
Yeah, they're both right next to each other. There are so many anodes in this room.
I mean, that would be why the treasures are right next to each other.
Yeah. Like, this gate is not even, like, down yet. Okay, I gotta whistle more than that off, TCB. We're just about to enter Citadel Fighters. Worst possible isn't a thing in Pikmin 2, there's always worse. That's sadly true, there is always worse. HeartPiece misreads 1, which is interesting. Based on a sub level 2. Let's see, replace this with the gated duck. And HeartPiece has no red. Oh, interesting. TCB is like lots of red. HeartPiece doesn't have any. That'll make us dealing with fire a little bit trickier for HeartPiece.
This is really the only place you see fire for the rest of the run, though.
Yeah. Well, on 4, but 4 doesn't count.
4
Unless
doesn't
you're
count
broke.
at all.
Unless
Well,
you're
it might
broke.
count for HeartPiece. Yeah.
He definitely needs TC. Fairly certainly does.
Yeah, so
That treasure
HeartPiece is
way
net.
less.
Yeah, that is 70 less.
Let's see what this. Let's see where TC is for HeartPiece, because I don't think TCB is going to be getting it. That's a purple death.
TCB doesn't need it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we saw it.
It's probably the other way entirely.
Is it really unfortunate for HeartPiece?
Yeah. Shadow Spider was 5. We have BLL.
BLL.
Long ones. Nobody gets that reference, and I'm glad Ash does. And yeah.
I'm the one who made the video.
Yeah. Anyway, Sunny Cycle? No.
All
Take
three
action.
treasures are the opposite way of the hole, according to Pi. So,
Yikes.
sucks for HeartPiece.
Yeah. Our plane sucks to suck, but HeartPiece is cool.
That is true. And to be fair, he did already know how this race was gonna go, so he didn't really have much of a reason to try.
Unfortunate. So true, though. I mean, yeah. Treasures get collected. Stuff happens. Okay, TCP can skip mine if he banks on Cookie, which is very questionable, but he could do it.
I'd rather get mine and skip a small.
Yeah, I would too, but like, who knows what TCP will do.
He did get a statue and almost got the second.
Yeah, he went for the second statue, then aborted the mission. So like, shout out to Cap and Mr. J both banking on Cookie at least once during this tournament.
Okay,
It
yeah,
looks like-
TCB is gonna get mine. The correct play here.
We don't get to see the drama. This is the correct play. I use 19 blues. You brought like so many reds into little spiders.
He took reds out first, probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he was banking on not getting mine with how rich he was, but...
Yeah. Insert Curtis less lecture about how you should throw the 6 blues onto the mine as the Boister dives.
Insert, somebody lecture about how bringing 19 blues is actually fine. Because of how the Boister works anyway.
Fair. Saying MF think alike, so true. Mr. J and Cap are confirmed. Both MF. Okay, HeartPiece is gonna be sad and realize that the GC is not this way.
HeartPiece might just not go for TC.
He's like very broke though.
Yeah, he's not going to pay off the debt.
Okay, he's not going for any treasures.
So he's gonna need, Master's Instrument and Cookie.
Yeah. Or just like full clear GK6. The Ria's traffic in the boisterous let it eat whites. Yes, pie. Cave complete GK. Yeah. Isn't Julian full clear BK? I don't remember, but he was very broke. So GK2, let's see if any drama happens. Okay, throws or bread bug. And
Ooh. Where is? Ooh,
Oh,
the snipe.
the snipe, he's so clutch. The anti-red bug. Also, this is not a cookie layout, I don't think. I didn't see where cookie was, but I don't think
It's probably in the other corner, or on the little house.
Yeah.
Yeah, HeartPiece gonna be leaving Citadel Spiders with effectively, I think, what is that, 8680? Because he gets 50 extra from PAL in GK. Yeah, so 8690, effectively.
That is like no money.
It really is.
See here, just 3 treats. PCB. Seems like it's not too bad. The HeartPiece has to get mine because he's very broke.
HeartPiece hopefully now realizes how broke he is, and is realizing that he probably needs to cape complete GK.
Yeah, he definitely realizes. HeartPiece is a cool dude.
It's on the house. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the house is definitely doable.
If it was the opposite corner, then that would be off the table completely.
Yeah.
TCB finishing up GK3 here. Wasn't really paying attention. I don't know how good the layout was.
That wasn't too bad. Let's see where this 4 is. Oh, there's my okay throws.
Let's use practice them.
We're see who has heart of the cards.
True.
Okay. Or we just got a cutscene jammed. Cutscene on enter GK is rare. That still almost worked. No, HeartPiece, he had it. This aspect is kind of unforgiving. And it can be nerve-wracking, especially at the end of the run.
Yeah, you have to get up a lot earlier than you think.
Mm-hmm. Also, you can't stand too far to the left like this, or else. No.
Oh my god, no!
No. TCB is also struggling with
TCB gets one okay throw. Still needs another.
He's. Dude, he got a Wesley of purples, separate that out.
I'm not sure about that pie.
I don't think the timing's different. Because I think it's the same amount of waypoints to each onion, which is how long it takes to calculate routing. But it might be different. Don't trust me.
Alright, there we go. TCB gets Invigorator.
Yeah, HeartPiece definitely needs to get Master of the Instrument.
Okay, there he goes, realizing
how broke he is. So, yep.
it is on the close end here, so he doesn't have to like go through all the bull bears, but he did anyway. Because imagine reading this layout.
Yeah.
Luckily, this is vanilla, and the bull bears are beyond slow.
Yeah. Don't say it. And vanilla Bulbers are slow, but they still dodge every single purple throw because
That is true.
they see Pikmin super far away. Just I think that's to make them keep up with the bull bears. But like, it makes them super not fun. Excuse me, why are you loading the code first? You know that's not right. You gotta load the satellite first, my man.
Ooh, HeartPiece is spread bugged.
Oh no.
Not quite fast enough. The one thing about this, it requires 10 Pikmin to pick up, so you can't just chuck a purple onto it and be fine.
Yeah. True, Curtis. TCB didn't put any whites in the cone. Which makes the satellite way slower. Okay, wow, TCB can skip both smalls.
That's pretty pog.
He's if he gets 4 small bodies, he can skip both smalls. Because he 9715 from all the treasures in the bullbear and the big red bug corpse, and he's 65 above that. Let's see. Let's see if he chooses to skip. Okay, looks like we might get 4 of these in this. Get the egg and go.
We still need to kill a giant bread bug. He's gonna let the regular bread bugs take those smalls, do their thing. So it's
Yeah,
just a matter
that's
of
what I'm
waiting
saying.
for GBB to actually come and pick up the anodes.
Like I was saying that that he's probably just getting. Looks like he is doing it. We're getting 4 anodes and just getting the egg and the upgrade and the bulb and the red bug corpse. Yep, that will work.
Repost your giant bread bug emotes in chat.
I think it's like midnight for Kemi, so I don't think anyone has them.
Damn.
This is very sad.
Xenon with the clever emoji usage.
Yep, bread and worm equals bread worm. Oh wait. Bread critter. Yes. My favorite Pikmin 2 enemy. And yep, 10,005 focus for GCB. 1 extra anode, but that doesn't really matter.
TCB not quite at the geyser in time. He is losing a couple seconds, but he still does easily secure this win.
Yeah.
As HeartPiece is still incredibly broke.
Very sad.
And TCB takes the win with a 145-23.
Exactly on the 23 as well. HeartPiece does the moke throws immediately. Let's see if this works out for him. Not well.
Don't need to worry about that bull bear.
Yep,
Gonna feed it some whites. That is a good play here.
And still throwing purples and then throwing whites. And I
Well,
don't
it would be
know.
a good play on US, except he does have 2 very heavy treasures on GK5.
Yeah. If there's a 30 and a 35 instead of a 10 and 35. Yeah, Curtis, he didn't throw the whites early enough. But we still need smoke throws, and he cannot let the bird bugs get that bull bear body because he is Omega broke. Nice. Nice smoke throws. Doesn't have as many whites on it as it would like, but all his whites are dead, so what else can you do? Except HeartPiece is still very low in money. $94.4 going in a sub level 5 is not where you want to be. So yeah, on PAL, this second treasure until GK5 is 30 weight instead of 10, which makes it much harder. And makes really wish that you had those whites that you sacrificed to the bull bear.
Mm-hmm.
So that PAL load where you just put some whites on it. Although I think I feel like he has too many whites, but I don't know. Let's see how this works out for JCB. I mean, HeartPiece. HeartPiece gets lucky, no mind heights on GK5, which is actually a 1 in 3 chance instead of a 1 in 20 chance. On GK5 specifically. So yeah, HeartPiece is probably gonna need to get something above ground, actually. Or get tons of bugs. Although I don't think the bugs are gonna save him. Oh wait, never mind. That treasure's 150 on PAL.
Yeah,
not
it
know
is.
that. I thought it was only 100. Okay, he just needs some extra anodes and he'll be okay.
Did he get Cookie on GK2? Or I wasn't actually paying attention.
I don't think so. I think he just got MI. I was focusing on TCB then as well.
Yeah.
143 final time for TCB because of that reset on Tiger Hole 4. Very respectable time for a race.
Bit of a risky play here. Just barely gets the
Oh,
Hammond time.
that was close. Oh no, but the donut.
Yeah, oh, you got the donut, but the
Yeah,
electricity is still active.
That wire was almost... No, I think bedbug, but there's only an enemy corpse. Who's ahead? TCB is already finished, but HeartPiece is... TCB's ahead because he already finished, and HeartPiece is still going. Bottom line.
He's still really struggling to get enough Pikmin on that anode.
We're gonna need 3 extra small bodies, but these 3 should suffice. Oh, yep. Finish with 10,002 focus.
Kill
Maybe
that bread bug
5.
just in case trademark.
Yep. I think I ended with 10,005 focus, actually. Well, that's to get this course faster, so that actually worked out. That was big brain.
And that's gonna be it. Just gonna collect these last couple things, and then HeartPiece will be done.
Yep, HeartPiece is just about to finish up. Yeah, HeartPiece did not need 3 extra, but yeah, he got 2 extra anodes, but actually he got 2 extra bread. But
And HeartPiece finishes the race with a 152.28. Unfortunately, that does knock him out of the tournament.
we love you, HeartPiece.
But he did have a good run.
Good run and a good time. I mean, like,
Still
a
better
good
than
time,
I've
like-
ever done.
By good time, I mean like you're having fun, like you're having
Yes.
a good time. His time's also very respectable for a race format.
That is also true.
Losing a bunch of time because of saving.
Yeah, so HeartPiece unfortunately knocked out of the tournament. TCB is going to move on. And I don't know if we know who he's up against yet.
I can check. TCB will be
Up against the winner of Curtis and YS.
correct. Didn't Curtis win that? I think that matchup already happened. I don't think the bracket's updated yet.
So I guess he's up against Curtis then.
We think.
I think.
TCB and HeartPiece want to hop in the VC.
Yes, Curtis confirming he won that one.
Okay, TCB versus Curtis next in the losers bracket in round 3.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
TCB.
What's up?
What is up,
GG's.
GG's.
So, what did you guys think of the race?
It was interesting. Some of your calls.
Yeah.
You did
Yeah.
mention all of them.
Did you guys appreciate me faking you out, almost entering FC8?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I
Although not
figured I
really
had
for-
like a hot couple seconds, so I was like, I'm gonna fake him out.
So that was intentional.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
intentional. Yes.
Damn.
No way. Also, the SEX1 tape bait was something.
Yeah, I don't really know why I did that. It was kind of like once it was already out of the ground, I'm like, well, I've already done this much, so I'm just gonna let this finish. Don't really know why I did that.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, if once you start committing, you just have to commit and do it all the way. Same thing with FC6. Like, you got the first statue and then started going for the second.
Yeah.
Should have stopped after the first statue. Because I was collecting the second one, and then I'm like, wait, what am I skipping with this? I don't even know what I would skip if I collect this. And everyone's on fire.
Fair enough.
But whenever I see the hole in the spawn room, I'm always like, oh, time to skip aquatic mine.
Yeah, that's fair. Really good play skipping the present though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the way I made up for the tape thing.
Okay, can I just point out? So I got hole 4. So your purple got thrown off. That's okay. And in the second round, you did the exact same thing, but got a purple stud.
I put him at a better angle. If he threw off, he wouldn't throw into the abyss.
Yeah. Then HeartPiece
Now,
also
I
did the
should have
exact same
swarmed.
thing.
However, because the electric gate was right behind him, I was a little nervous that if I swarmed, I was going to overswarm and run into the gate and have to reset. So as a result,
Okay.
I threw purples and had to reset. So it was kind of the only way that could have went down. Run go HeartPiece.
Yeah, I mean, very slow, and a little low on money, but it was fun. It was interesting. I definitely had a lot of misplays, like that I can notice, like as I was doing them. I was like, I really shouldn't have done this like this, but now I have. So I guess we're gonna have to run with it. Yeah.
ECB would have had mind skip if you got the second Bulb Orb on EC2.
Second billboard was overrated.
Anyway, yeah. HeartPiece, unfortunately you do get knocked out now, but I assume
That's
you had
okay.
fun. And TCB, you're going up against Curtis in your next match.
All right, I got one more
Ooh.
race left. That's exciting.
That'll be actually a really good matchup.
I think it'll
I'm
be
just
an
saying,
exciting match.
TCB, your PB is quite literally tied to the second with Curtis on the leaderboard.
That PB was quite
Yeah.
literally done over a calendar year ago.
I quite literally didn't ask.
14 months ago or something like that at this point.
I'm just saying, a PB is a PB.
If I could go back in
Sure.
time and get that version of myself to go up against Curtis, we might have a good match.
I think
But
it'd be good.
honestly, if I invent time travel, I'm going for some more significant stuff. I'm not going to lie. So.
Okay, but look at your in-game time. 143 is pretty schnafty with saves.
Yeah.
Well, is it just me, or is my memory card taking like 4.5 years to do things sometimes?
Oh
Yours
god, so
is-
does mine.
Okay, yeah, your guys' two memory cards were like the exact same speed. Like,
Okay.
And
literally
they're both
exact.
incredibly slow. Like compared to like some of the really fast memory cards that some people have. Like we both have apparently ancient like memory cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, everyone. That was all good. Nice, clean match. I assume everyone got early blue.
Yep.
Yep. I think I did. I assume TCB did.
Yeah.
I assume did you add a reset, I guess?
Yeah. TCB had a reset on SH4.
Gotcha. Yeah, that beetle was in like a really awful spot.
Yeah,
That's
so that
not
brings
surprising.
TCB's reset counter to Staggered Hole 4 to 2 for this tournament.
And HeartPiece, you had the reset on BK6.
Oh, that was so
Yeah,
frustrating.
that was one play that I thought was a bit questionable. If the purple candy pop wasn't right there, I would have reset. But because it was right there, I would have just taken the 2 white losses and grown the extra purples.
Yeah, I was like tossing up, and after I hit the like reset combo, I was like, oh, should I really reset there? But I was like, look, I might as well because I think like losing that many Pikmin there was just like shitty.
That's
And I
fair.
was like, I'm gonna have to
Well-
grow, and then I know exactly where all the stuff is when I like respawn back in, so like it's not as much time loss as a full reset. So I was like, I'll just do it because I figured I felt myself going pretty slow at that point. I was like, well, I might as well just take the comfort of having the Pikmin. So it was definitely a questionable decision. But honestly, I was really annoyed at that reset regardless because I was actually mashing A to throw Pikmin at the beginning of fighting those Bulborbs and nothing happened. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be what happens. And then you'd already
Pikmin
woken
2,
up,
everybody.
and- yeah. So I was like, nah. Unfortunate.
This is the classic get Pikmin 2 to L situation.
Yeah. But that's alright.
Also, yeah, ripped at COS 4, getting no treasures on that because that layout was abysmal.
Oh yeah, that was pretty awful.
All right. So I think if we're ready to head out, then yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
GG's TCB.
Thank you.
GG's to both of you. GG's to Urban, who finished his 251 run, which I was watching on the side while I was commentating this.
Same.
Did he beat me?
If I had enough attention span, I would be doing the same. So
Yeah.
You know his time?
He did not beat you. He was like,
Ah.
it was barely not sub 550.
ooh.
I think, well, he did lose like 10 minutes because he grinded sprays for like 4 million
I also had a
years.
fair few resets. So
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you
All
all
right.
for tuning in to our wonderful chat.
We will see y'all in the next race, which will be at some point in the near future.
It'll be a Jackrath versus SBU diver, probably.
Whenever they get to organizing it.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Have a good night.
Thanks, everyone.
See y'all.
Go eat lunch or something.
It's 7 p.m.